Hi, everybody. Welcome to Von Cupcake Yoga. I'm your host, Gretchen, and today we are going to do a quick little de-stress stretch. So if you're feeling like it's a little bit too much, maybe you don't have a whole lot of time, but you need to breathe and move for a couple minutes, here I am. In our practices, we always use blocks. Blocks are handy, especially if you got short little T-Rex arms like me. They're readily available. If you don't have or want to buy blocks, you can use some sturdy books. Anything roughly this shape or size of this will do well for you. And I actually have two blocks, but I'm sitting on one. So if you want to come to sit on a block, elevating those hips will give you a little bit more hip mobility, especially for those of us who have a little bit more juicy body here. And so if bringing your knees or bringing your legs to crisscross applesauce is uncomfortable for you, you can extend those legs, and that's totally okay too. So whatever feels right for you, find yourself in your easiest, most comfortable seat. The yoga police don't come to your house, so whatever feels right for you is absolutely okay. So find your easiest, most comfortable seat, and maybe we're sitting up on our blocks. When I sit up on the blocks, I like to lean forward just slightly. I'm still sitting up straight, but I'm sitting on the edge of my block. So that way my legs are actually down here on the floor and my hips are still elevated. So shift around here. If you got some juicy goodness back behind you, maybe move it out of the way. You can even sit on both of the blocks. You don't have to sit on one. If maybe you've got a little extra juicy back there, sit on two blocks. It's totally okay. But come to your easiest, most comfortable seat. Sit up nice and tall. Pull those shoulders back. Let them settle in. Bring your hands to your knees. Maybe those palms face up. Maybe those palms face down. And close down your eyes. Just breathe here. Notice any sounds that might be around you. Kind of notice that they're there and let them walk away on a cloud. Any thoughts that might pop into your mind, well, you can put those on a little cloud too and let them float away. Everything I tell you today is a suggestion and not a command. We're looking for that good ache of a good stretch, and we're going to back out of any actual pain. I'll offer options and modifications, but if something feels more natural for you, then take that. I invite you to make any amendments to any of these postures that serve your body better, using whatever props you may need. If it's blocks or a blanket under your knees, whatever is totally fine. But just breathe, making no changes, just observing your breath as you inhale through your nose and exhale. Listening to sound of our breath as we inhale and exhale. Start to slowly deepen your breath, inhaling fully and completely, and exhale. You are safe. Inhale and exhale. You are loved. Inhale and exhale. Take a big full breath in. And on this exhale, bring your chin to your chest. Let it go. Let that forehead feel heavy. Observe that stretch up the back of your neck. Big breath in. And on your exhale, roll your right ear over that right shoulder. Let that left shoulder feel heavy. Draw a big full breath in. Bring your attention to that neck. Send that new breath all the way around those muscles. And as you exhale, gently open that neck a little bit more. Full deep breath in. And on this exhale, roll your chin to your chest. Let that forehead feel so heavy. Big breath in. And on this exhale, roll that left ear over that left shoulder. Let that right shoulder feel so heavy. Take a big deep breath in. Send that new energy right to that neck. And as you exhale, gently open it up. You are worthy. Big full breath in. And on your exhale, release. Roll your chin to your chest. Start to shake your head no, nice and slow, maybe leaning into it, pointing that forehead in a couple different directions. Think of it like an elephant as he sways his head from side to side, breathing deeply and slowly. Observe those sensations in your neck. Observe maybe there's a little crunchy sound you hear. That's normal. That's just fascia, just breaking up and loosening. Full, deep, steady breaths in and out. And release that chin to your chest very slowly, very gently. Draw that head back up to center. We're going to extend both of our legs out nice and long here. Now, if you're feeling a little hyperextended, you can absolutely tuck a block underneath your knees or a blanket or something. You're welcome to do that if you feel like you need to. Inhale those arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Bring those hands down to the floor. We may not fold all the way down. We might still be kind of sitting up. That's totally okay. Pull those shoulders away from your ears. Make that back feel nice and flat. Big, deep breath in. And on your exhale, maybe walk those fingers forward just a little bit as we draw that heart down towards the floor. Taking deep, slow breaths in and meeting ourselves wherever we are. Full deep breath in. Let it go. Slowly start to walk those hands back, nice and easy, nice and gentle. We're going to bend into this right knee, keeping this left leg extended. Inhale those arms up, big deep breath in, and exhale, fold forward. Making allowances for our belly. Maybe we got to press our belly in a little bit. That's okay. Big breath in, pull those shoulders from your ears, and exhale, maybe we fold a little bit more. Once we feel that edge of a good stretch, maybe we bring our head to our chin to our chest. Maybe we let those shoulders round just a little bit. One more breath. And on your exhale, slowly walk those hands back. We're just going to go to the other side. We're going to bend into that left knee and extend that right leg out, just like we did before. Inhale those arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Breathe in here. Let that heart sink down. Slowly walk those hands back. Great job. If you're sitting on this block, we're going to come down off of the block. Just nice and gentle. And we're going to come to hands and knees. Maybe we bring our blocks up to the top of our mat for us, just to kind of have them handy. And find your way over to your tabletop posture. You can absolutely put a little blanket underneath your knees if you'd like to. Make that back feel nice and flat. Extend the crown of your head towards the wall ahead of you. Extend that tailbone towards the wall behind you. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, round that spine up towards the ceiling. Tuck your chin and tuck your tailbone. And exhale, let that belly drop. Arch your back, shine your heart forward. Find a little cow in here. Let's do some cat-cows. Inhale, round that spine up towards the ceiling. Tucking that chin, tucking that tailbone. Exhale, arch your back. Pull those shoulders away from your ears. Shine that heart forward. Cow pose. Inhale, round that spine up, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone, make that back feel nice and tall like you're getting lifted up by a claw machine. And exhale, arch your back, shine your heart forward. Great job. Back to that tabletop. We're going to bring those knees nice and wide, maybe as wide as our mat. Bring those big toes towards each other. They don't have to touch. Sink those hips back however far they may be. They may not sink all the way back. And walk those hands forward. Bring those forearms down. Bring that heart down. Find a little child's pose here. Take a few breaths. Things are hard sometimes. But giving yourself a little bit of a respite is self-care, and I am so proud of you. Big breath in and let it go. Gently, gently press into those hands. Draw that body back up. Walk those hands back. We're going to come back to that tabletop posture. Great job. We're going to grab a hold of our blocks. Bringing our hands to the blocks, and my block is on the medium height. So we've got the lowest height with the block flat. We've got the medium height with the block on its edge, and we've got the tall height with the block on its end. So I'm doing the medium height, but whatever serves you right is fine. And we're going to draw this right knee back behind this right wrist. And we're going to pivot this right foot over towards the left. Now, it doesn't have to be parallel with the top of the mat. I don't care what other yogis say. The yoga police don't come to this class. But whatever feels right here. And then we're going to extend that back foot straight back, sinking those hips down. Now, if you have a little bit of belly, press that belly and move it out of the way so that you can feel the full version of this. Press into those blocks. Shine that heart forward. Take a big breath in. And on the exhale, bend into those elbows. Maybe we bring our forearms down to these blocks. Maybe you don't need the blocks. You don't have to have them. Maybe you do need the blocks, and that's okay. Find yourself in a little bit of a pigeon pose here. Take a few breaths. This is a great stretch if you suffer from like lower back pain or sciatica pain. This nice little release for those hamstrings. One more breath in and let it go. Bring those hands to your blocks, press in, and then we're just going to start to wiggle our bodies, bending into our knees, coming back to that tabletop posture. Give yourself one cat pose and one cow pose. Back to your tabletop. Bring those hands to your blocks. And we're just doing the other side. We're going to bring that left knee back behind that left wrist. We're going to pivot that left foot over to the right. And then sink that right foot back. Make some adjustments. Move that belly around if you need to. Press into those blocks. Shine that heart forward. Big breath in. And on your exhale, maybe we lower down to our forearms. You can use the blocks or not. Take a few breaths here. One more breath in and release. Draw those palms to those blocks. Start to press yourself up. Press into those blocks. We're just going to straighten that leg out, returning to our tabletop posture. That's not so bad, is it? So we're going to crawl forward a little bit and then come on down to a seat. We're going to take one block and bring it next to our mat and move the other block out of the way. Shift that body down. We're going to lay down on our back and bend into those knees. Bring those arms out to a T and bring those palms to face up. Maybe we walk those feet towards the outsides of our mats and start to sway those knees from side to side. Taking your time, moving at your pace. Maybe you get a little dramatic and let that hip lift up as those knees dip a little closer to the floor. Moving with that breath. Maybe we inhale as our knees go to center. And maybe we exhale as our knees go to one side or the other side. Return to stillness. Heel to walk those feet a little closer together. Maybe they're sort of in line with your hips. Nobody's going to come around and check, so whatever feels about right is totally fine. And we're going to cross this right ankle over this left knee. Let this right thigh feel heavy. Maybe even reach down and gently press on that right thigh. And maybe we sway those knees a little from side to side. Now you can get as dramatic with this as you like. Maybe that foot comes down towards the floor as you sway from side to side. Maybe that knee goes towards the floor. And maybe we let that foot come on down. That might feel really good. It's okay if both those shoulders don't make contact with the floor. Maybe that right hand just extends out into the stratosphere. You have a block handy. You can always tuck that block underneath your hand if you need to. Take a couple breaths here. Invite gravity in as you breathe and release. Tighten up on those tummy muscles. Draw those knees back to center. Uncross. Sway those knees a little bit from side to side. Sort of kind of line those heels up with your hips, and we're just going to go to the other side, crossing that left ankle over that right knee. Let that left thigh feel so heavy. And maybe start to sway a little from side to side. Getting real dramatic as those knees find their way closer to the floor, or maybe that left foot finds its way closer to the floor. And maybe eventually that left foot will find its way all the way down. Extend those arms out to a T. Let that left shoulder feel so heavy. You are worthy. You are loved. One more big breath in and let it go. Tighten up on those tummy muscles. Draw those knees back to center. Uncross your ankles. Sway those knees a little bit from side to side. We're going to reach over and grab a hold of our block. Press into your feet. Lift those hips. Slide that block right underneath your sacrum. You are worth the time it takes to wiggle that block around until you feel fully supported. Bring those arms out to a T and turn those palms to face up. We can have these knees at stillness, or if you're very careful to not fall off your block, maybe some gentle leaning from side to side feels good here. Just breathe into it. If you do suffer from a lot of sciatica pain, this could feel amazing. This can totally be done without the block. So if it's not serving you today, you don't have to have it in there, but a lot of people might enjoy it. So if you're one of those, enjoy it. Observe those sensations as that pressure from that block gives you a little free compression massage in your lower back. Big breath in and let it go. Come back to your stillness. Inhale, draw those knees towards your chest. Maybe those hands come behind your knees. Maybe just a gentle lean from side to side feels good here. As you inhale, feel that belly pressing against your thighs. And as you exhale, maybe you can draw those knees a little closer to your heart. Maybe we can extend those feet towards the ceiling. Roll out those ankles. Maybe we can extend those arms towards the ceiling. Roll out those wrists. Wiggle those toes. Wiggle those fingers. Let those legs lean towards your head. We're not looking to fold ourselves in half, just that direction we're going in. Bend into those knees. Straighten those legs. Bend into those knees. Bring those feet back down. Bring those arms back down. Take a few breaths here. Take 5 full deep breaths. It may feel really good here to extend those legs out, maybe extend those arms up over your head. Make yourself feel nice and long. Nice little extended bridge. Take 3 full breaths here. Start to bend into those knees. Gently start to press into those feet, lifting those hips. Grab a hold of that block, pull it out from underneath of you. Let those hips sink on down. Extend those legs out. Great job. We're going to draw that right foot to the right corner of our mat and that left foot to the right corner of our mat, or maybe even crossing it over. Extend those arms up over your head. Big breath in. And we're going to hold on to that left wrist and just draw that upper torso towards that upper right corner of your mat. So you're making like a little banana shape with your body. Wiggle around here till you feel a little side body stretch and take a couple breaths. Draw those legs back to center. Draw that torso back to center. And we're just going to go to the other side. So bring that left leg to that left corner of your mat. That right leg to that left corner of your mat, or cross it over. Switch your grip on your wrists. Draw that upper torso to that left corner of your mat. So now we've made a little banana shape on this side. Take a couple breaths. Gently release. Draw that body back to center. Draw those legs back to center. Take up some space on your mat. Maybe it feels good to bend into those knees and bring those soles of your feet together to touch. Maybe it feels good to bring those fingertips towards each other, maybe even holding on to your other hand. Make a little figure 8 with your body. Let those knees feel heavy. You do have blocks, so if you need to add a little support underneath your knees, you absolutely can, or maybe you like a little gravity to kind of open that up for you. Take a few breaths here. You are safe. Big breath in. Let it go. You are loved. Big breath in. Let it go. One more big breath in. And on your exhale, slowly draw those hands down to the outsides of your thighs and guide those knees back up to center. Let those legs extend out. Let those feet splay out to the side. Maybe we bring our hands to our bellies. Close your eyes. Breathe here. Observe those hands as they rise and fall with your breath. Feel the warmth of your hands. Bending into one knee and gently pressing yourself over. Find a little fetal pose. Take a few breaths here. If your day has been stressful, let that go here. You are valuable, and not just because of the job you do or the people that you take care of, but your presence on this planet is valuable. You are a treasure. Big full breath in. Let it go. Slowly, slowly start to press yourself up, nice and gentle, nice and easy. Come to your favorite, most comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you. Sit up nice and tall. Maybe bring those hands to your knees. Maybe close your eyes. Take a couple breaths here. Return to your breath. Bring those palms together to touch. Draw them into your heart center. Maybe press those thumbs right up against your heart. And together, as we bring honor to the beautiful culture that gave us yoga, we recite, "The light in me sees and honors the light in each of you." Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me in this quick little stretch. I hope you feel a little bit better and that you can continue your day or go back to bed or whatever you want to do today. I hope it's a great day. If you enjoyed this class, please consider subscribing to my channel. Maybe hit that notification bell. You'll get a notification every time I post a video. And let me know in the comments below if there is a type of stretch that you are craving. Maybe you're experiencing tightness in a certain area. I will do my best to cultivate a stretch just for you. And until the meantime, take care of each other. Bye-bye.